All right, Shalom. Ooh, big ass collar. Shalom. We're going to start by saying, call law, Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles of Israel, aka the apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and love to all the Akim. Continue to preach the truth and all truth and sincerity. All right. Breaking news today. Oh, you motherfuckers. Oh, they sent Washington Post, you suck. Damn. Hold up, Salakia. I'm gonna bring out an article about what Amalek just did today in Hezbollah, Beirut. Uh, oh, here we go. I just have to fuck with Al Jazeera. So, as we know today, Amalek just attacked. They just did a strike in Beirut, right? Now, it says Amalek's war on Gaza live. Hezbollah says commander survives Amalekite strike. The Amalekite, the small hats. Okay, you know what I mean? If you don't know what the small hats is, you know, small hats are those so-called people that say they're chosen people of the Lord, the Creator. So, right here, so a lot of these articles is live updates. So like it's a lot of stuff keep coming up. But here you go, right here. So I'm gonna get right into it. So it reads, so it says a dozen Palestinians have been killed in an Amalekite military attack targeting the interests of the Nuseirat refugee camp in central Gaza. The Israeli army says it carried out a precision strike on Beirut. The Amalekite army says it carried out a precision strike on Beirut, targeting a Hezbollah commander, Mohsen Shakur. His fate is so far unconfirmed, but Hezbollah sources say that he survived the attack. One civilian was killed and 68 wounded in the attack. They had 68 wounded in the attack. It says Lebanon National News Agency says about 300 people were unalived and hundreds of others are wounded or missing in Gaza's southern city of Khan Yunis after a 9-day ground assault by Amalek's military, the Civil Defense Agency says. At least 39,400 people have been killed and 90,996 wounded in Amalek's war on Gaza. An estimated 1,139 people were unalived in Israel during the Hamas-led attacks on October 7th and more than 200 taken captive. Man. I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna go to Exos. So it says Amalek conducts airstrike in Beirut targeting Hezbollah commander. So let's see what they got. Because a lot of these articles are short because it's an ongoing thing. It just happened just today. So it says the Amalek Defense Forces said Tuesday that it had conducted a targeted airstrike in Beirut against a Hezbollah commander in retaliation for the rocket attack that unalived 12 children and teenagers in northern Amalek's last Saturday. Why it matters. This is the first IDF airstrike against a Hezbollah target in the Lebanese capital since the war in Gaza began on October 7th. The Biden administration privately warned Amalek against targeting Beirut, stressing that could lead to an uncontrollable escalation. An Amalekite official said the target was Fawad Shakur, also known as Al-Hajj Mashin. Shakur is a senior advisor on military affairs to Lebanon's Hezbollah leader Hassan Nasrallah, and in charge of Hezbollah's military operations. Shakur is wanted by the FBI for his involvement in the bombing of the Marine barracks in Beirut in 1983, which unalived 241 U.S. service members. 1983, and it said the Lebanese National News Agency said the strike was conducted by a drone that fired 3 missiles on a building adjacent to Hezbollah's leadership council. It says what they're saying, what Amalek is saying. It says, we attacked the Hezbollah commander responsible for the unalivement of the children in Majjal Shams and for the killing and unaliving of many other Amalekites, the IDF said in the statement, which actually they're Ishmaelites. So it says Israeli Amalek Minister of Defense Yoav Gallant tweeted minutes after the strike, Hezbollah crossed our red line. Acting Lebanese Prime Minister Najib Mikati condemned the strike. Lebanon's Foreign Minister Abdallah Bou Habib said he hopes Hezbollah's response will be proportionate and that the unaliving will stop. Hezbollah has not yet commented publicly. And they're not really giving much else. It said no confirmed information. Yep, so it says, and this is from 3 hours ago. So it says, has emerged about whether Shakur was unalived or there were any other casualties from the strike. But 2 Amalekite officials said there were growing indications Shakur was killed in the airstrike. It said the big picture, Amalek and the U.S. blame Hezbollah for Saturday's deadly strike that hit a soccer field in the Druze village of Majdal Shams in the Golan Heights, unaliving 12 children and teens and wounding more than 30 other people. Hezbollah denied being involved, but White House spokesperson John Kirby said in a briefing with reporters on Monday that the U.S. is convinced the group was responsible. Of course the group was responsible. You convinced that the group was responsible. Because Amalek is your fucking master. Anything they say, you go with. But all in all, just all go to what? The plans of YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. The Lord said he would have war with Amalek from generation to generation. And my goodness, he sure is doing so right now. So yeah, so it's not much up on this article right now because it's very fresh still. So it says this is a breaking news story. Please check back for updates. And this is from 3 hours ago. And the other articles, you know, is from like less than 20 minutes ago. So it's not really, they're not really bringing much out on it, except that it was attacked and that the guy was pronounced hurt by it. Well, let's go to the Times of Amalek. Oh shit. Look at it, reward up to 5 million. Look at this. This is on the Times of Amalek. TOI. Look. $5 million. See, remember the Lord said, I will have war with Amalek from generation. That's what he's doing right now. Matter of fact, let's get the scripture. So this is from a story in the time of Moses, you know, when they war with Amalek. But this is for a future thing that the Lord said in this verse of Exodus chapter 17, verse 14, and it reads, and the Lord said unto Moses, write this for a memorial in the book, and rehearse it in the ears of Joshua, for I will utterly put out the remembrance of Amalek from under heaven. Right? And when you jump down to verse 16, it says what? It says, for he said, because the Lord have sworn that the Lord will have war with Amalek from generation to generation. And that's what he's doing right now. Ever since these devils been in power, there's been war, man. And so he's had war with Amalek, who was a tribe of Esau, the nation of Edom. What? War from generation to generation. And since the so-called October 7th thing, there's been war ever since, and it hasn't stopped. You had that one little ceasefire I think they had, but all in all, it hasn't stopped. And it's going to continue because the Lord said from generation to generation. And we're in the last bit of Esau's kingdom. And this is all being ignited right now. So Amalek not going to stop. Ishmael, since Amalek not going to stop, and he's the start of all of this, okay? He's not going to stop his evilness and his wickedness. The daughter of Babylon, they ain't going to stop helping Amalek. So this is real interesting times right here, man. So he did. Amalek just attacked Beirut, and they just put a $5 million bounty on this guy, the commander. Look at that. This is a guy that they think is dead, but I guess if they feel he's not dead, they have what? It says, reward up to $5 million for information on Fuad Shakur. It says Fuad Shakur is a longtime member of Lebanese Hezbollah who serves as a military advisor to LH General Secretary Hassan Nasrallah. Shakur played a key role in the 1983 bombing of the U.S. Marine Corps barracks in Beirut, Lebanon, which unalived 241 U.S. service personnel. So y'all still hold on to, but hold on. Y'all hold on to something he did in 1983, but when we talk about what y'all did to the so-called black man, Hispanic man, Native American man in the past, it's let that just forget about it. Well, why don't you forget about this? That was a long time ago. You see how Esau is a hypocrite? So yeah, man. Oops. So say you already see where we at right now, man. So with that, I don't want to make it too long, but just to know that the war is festering. And the Lord said I will have war with Amalek from generation to generation, and this is not going to stop. This is going to continue. It's going to get worse. It's going to get bloodier. It's going to get all of that, man. America's on its way out. Amalek's on his way out. This is the end of Esau's kingdom. For Esau, the end of the world. Jacob's beginning of it that followeth. 2 Ezra chapter 6, verse 9. The third woe coming quickly. All of this is leading up to what? Yahawah's return ultimately. And the Lord said what? He's going to come and handle Esau himself. And when you think about it, that's why right now Amalek don't be having a lot of casualties. Because the Lord, Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, is saving Esau, Amalek being the head Edomites, for himself, for the day of his wrath. So with that, the Lord is edifying. We give all praises to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM Kakadash. Double honor to the Apostle of Israel, aka the Apostle of Great Millstone, and peace and love to all the Akim, continuing to preach his truth and all truth and sincerity. Shalom.